Hey y'all, what's going on? Hope everything is well with y'all. Just want to drop in here one more time to drop some more information knowledge for you. So this individual was another character who I found. I thought he did a really great job at what he does. He has his own brand, of course, physical fitness. That's why I got in here because that's going to be something that I want to implement with it. Implement with what I do too. But what he does in his information is that he his ploy. He has his own brand. How he does it, I'm not sure the behind the scenes type thing. I'm pretty sure he's pretty well structured also. But he's one of those duties. So that's like his. If he has not coined that slogan, I hope he has. Because that would be most definitely what I would do. Coin the slogan where, because if you say duties, so you already know. Oh, that's part of that person. Just like when if you're McDonald's, da 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 da, golden arches. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? The different sounds that are with different things that you recognize or different emblems and stuff like that. As we try to as we move into the different industries with their organizations. So that's just something to think about. But he does a great job of implementing exercise. I'm not sure what else, if he has a product or if he has a gym or something that he does. But right now, I know he does a lot of content on this, just different exercise that people could do, motivation stuff like that. So I think he's implementing that and just for trying to figure out how to continue to do that. But he does a great job. And the exercises are sound. They're sound. Um, so 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 these are different things that I think about, like, okay, how can we implement this? What can we do? And of course, I want to create exercise component. And let me say this. Let me say this. So one thought that I'm thinking about is, as I'm researching and reading, is that okay, in between you being on the computer typing, working, writing, or whatever, exercise, do some push-ups, um, do some sit-ups, do some box hits, do some box jumps, or whatever exercise, do something like that. You can do it in between. You can do it in between if you're doing different tasks. You can make sure that you, instead of you having a chair, you can have a ball that you sit on. You can ride a bike. You can have a treadmill. You can have a lifting table. There's a lot of different ways that you can do different things, where you could still implement it in a way that where you could still keep yourself physically fit, but still accomplish the goal. So that's another thing that I'm thinking about too. But I did want to show this gentleman. I know he's on IG tube, Broly Gaines or whatever. You'll see it out there. I'll have the link in the description. Um, but he does a great job with the different stuff. So I'll show you just some of the exercises that he talks about, and you'll see how sound they are. They're very sound exercises. Every exercise, every place that I worked out at and did different things with, those are the same exercise that we do too. I mean, of course, there's different ways you could work different body parts and stuff like that, but the whole sense is like, what can you do to utilize it? So I'll let you see some of his content though.
You want to get rid of love handles? Do this. Do these. Start going to fast. Do not eat before 12 p.m. and do not eat after 7 p.m. Do these. Do these.
You see how he's providing factual information in there too, and I'm gonna show you another clip because I got another clip that he does with food too. So I thought that just this smart. So not just exercising, talking about stretching, talking about working, talking about blood, talking about food. So yeah, great job on that.
Do not eat any processed food. Only eat all natural food from source. Do these. Make sure you get some cardio into your life. You have a whole cardiovascular system. Do these.
So he's talking about cardio in there too. Here's another clip.
Bro, how you get your chest like that? Chest, bro? Ground game, bro. To be an airbender, you gotta master the ground first, King. Come to the ground, of course, we got regular push-ups. You do regular push-ups, but if you do regular push-ups, you gotta also put in the shorties. That's how you build the muscles, get that good pump. And like if you wanna break the chest, you do diamonds.
All those things, legit. Everybody does that. Everybody knows that when you're on a bench, you do close grip bench. Same thing. It's just like use different stabilization muscles when you're using the bench instead on a bar because the bar is like what 35 pounds. I don't know 95 because it's 135 if you have it on there, so it's plus a 245, which is 90, then plus that, so whatever the remainder is left over. So you got that. You could do it with dumbbells. You could do it with dumbbells, but you have it in the ground, so you have to use other stabilization muscles if you don't have it when you're at home and different things like that. So everything he's saying is legit. It's legit.
All the way up, all the way down. Chest hit that hand.
And I like the fact that he's working out a park. So smart. Working out a park, it's free park. You don't have to worry about gym costs, stuff like that.
You feel me? And then of course, you wanna have wide. You can do arches, or you can do
Mhm.
regular wide push-ups.
And he got the little ones there, so I mean he handling his business. You can't be mad at him handling his business.
Feel me? Not only wide push-ups, but you got the other diamonds like this too. Feel me? Feel me? You do those. You could do these push-ups. Feel me? All of this to build the upper part of the chest.
Yeah.
You gotta do pike push-ups, bro.
Yep. Yep. Great job. Great job. Great job.
You wanna go shopping? Eat all of this.
Now it's talking about foods. You got to have a colorful diet when you eat. When you eat, you got to make sure you eat. You got to have all types of different colors. That's how you eat. Make sure you're hitting all the different things that you need as you're eating, so you're healthy and doing different things right.
Want to
Green.
improve your heart and your lungs?
Yep.
One of these a day.
I
Don't
think it's.
eat
I think that was orange.
these.
He's talking about avoiding white bread as much as possible, white rice and stuff like that. But you could eat other colorful vegetables. I think he grabbed
Eat these.
was it
Sweet
yams,
potatoes.
sweet potatoes, sweet potatoes. I'm not sure of how regular potatoes, but I know sweet potatoes are good. Good, and they're sweet for you. No, white potatoes are bad for you. I don't know. I gotta look that up. That one I don't know.
One sweet potato a day for 2 weeks will clear up brain fog.
Yeah.
One mango a day for two
Mangoes are
weeks
good
will
for
have
you.
your
Yeah,
skin
colorful.
glowing.
See the color of the
Instead
diet.
of Kraft's deluxe cheese.
He was saying because it's processed, which is understandable, and then cheese, and then it's milk and stuff like that. But I mean, some people will argue that, but I'm not gonna argue.
Instead of cheese, you can use cashew for
Cashews.
avocados.
Yeah, because there's different sources. There's different things that you could eat to get different sources of the different type of nutrients and stuff that you need.
Instead of eating steak, eat a nice portobello mushroom.
Instead of steak. So I guess he's vegetarian or pescatarian. Depends on if he eats fish or whatnot. Because he said portobello mushroom instead of steak. Because some people are anti-beef. Because I know they were at one point, feeding the cows and stuff like that, which isn't good because they're herbivore, not an omnivore, or not a carnivore. But I understand what he's saying.
Instead of ground beef,
Ground beef.
ground up some walnuts. You're wondering
I
where
think
you
he's a
get the protein
pescatarian.
from, right? Potassium. Instead of drinking
Pistachios.
Gatorade,
Gatorade has a lot of salt and sugar.
coconut water with
Coconut
real
water.
electrolytes, structured water that help
Yeah.
to give you H3O2.
And you can do those things, but then you have to watch out to see how processed they because if you still get it from the store, it still might be processed too. Because even when they take it to the stores, different stores do have put processor chemicals in it. Like it depends on how deep you want to go with it. From it not having chemicals and not having herbicides, it's natural and stuff like that. You grow it yourself, or you're gonna grow it. Some people want to go that far, other people don't. I don't know. You have to draw the line where you want to draw the line, but I mean, he's bringing up the points are solid. The points are solid. You can't argue with them. It's just like at what point, at what level do you want to be at with the stuff?
It helps your blood, help your heart to pump plasma.
Yeah,
Feel me? So you can live. You wanna go shopping?
yeah, yeah. So yeah, he did a great job. And that's what I most definitely want to do. Just want to set on those points. So these are going to be a lot of different subjects that I want to talk about. I want to talk about that. I'll do it differently, slightly differently, but still, he does a great job with it. And I just want to encourage you along this journey as you're doing these different things to take these different things in consideration. And I'm open to whatever input you all have. I'm just trying to get to the phase of it of being effective or whatnot, and we'll go from there. But I most definitely want to just put that out and get that to you all, so you all can make an effective decision. And I'll talk more about what we could do, it will be helpful and beneficial to you. Um, yeah, and then kind of go from there. So that's most definitely what I'm thinking. All right, I thank you and I thank you for your time and I appreciate you all. I wish y'all well.